If you've been following my channel for any amount of time, you know that I'm a bit of a cat guy, a bit of a crazy cat lady. Many of you know my dog, Indy, but not all of you know I actually have 5 cats, 3 of my own, of course, and 2 fosters, which are basically mine nowadays. Anyway, their names are Colt, Annie, Doc, Kimber, and Trixie. The tail you just saw, that belongs to Annie. She's a bit of a pest. But nonetheless, I've always had 3, 4, 5 cats my entire life. All of them have always been strays. And so I react, understandably a little bit more. I take offense to things when animals are perhaps mistreated more often than somebody who doesn't have a cat. And I fully understand that. I do overreact at times. But a story came across me, and it's a story that I would only cover on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday because it's just that hilarious that Alinity's cat has finally struck back. Now, for those of you that don't know, Alinity, by my opinion, is of subpar pet owner. Not just okay, but bad. She has many pets that appear to be just props for her many streams. If you don't know the history of her many interactions, you can see this article back from December. This Alinity dog clip isn't just gross, it's proof Twitch should ban her forever. Interesting. PETA called on Twitch to ban the controversial streamer Alinity over now infamous dog clip, which is not often I find myself on the side of the issues of PETA. By the way, I never do. But in this case, they're absolutely right. Following a series of sketchy videos involving her pets, she must be stopped and stopped for good. She's a game streamer, a popular one at that. She has roughly 1 million followers on Twitch, thanks in no small part to a series of scandals, including weaponizing copyright strikes against people like PewDiePie. But the animal situations is easily her biggest offense. PETA's problem with the second these two, obviously, and there are large videos of her just doing horrible things. In this clip, she's trying to entertain her stream. Her 2 cats are just minding their own business in the cat tree, and she climbs on it, and then you can see they get crushed against the wall. And then she said, oh, that's a bad idea. Let me do it again another day using my cat as a prop, putting that cat in a dangerous situation, wrapping your cat in wrapping paper for your stream. Yeah, I mean, some of these aren't like the most horrible, but, this obviously the infamous letting your cat get some vodka because, stream. There's just an enormous amount of situations where these animals are put into bad situations. Like, I don't know, sitting on them. By the way, that's one of my biggest fears, sitting and or stepping on one of my cats. I remember one time I stepped on now moved on Jade, her tail when I was coming in at night. And all of the cats came rushing into the kitchen along with the dog, who was happy to see me, and they thought the dog had hurt Jade, and I received many scratches protecting my dog. But there's a numerous amount of clips. If you want to see this kind of stuff, it's out there. I don't like watching it because it just makes me very angry. But nonetheless, the dog thing is a weird dog doing things it shouldn't do. I really wasn't as freaked out by that clip. I mean, look, I don't want to get gross, but there might have been a reason that dog was sniffing around there. I don't know. But ultimately, the video footage does show that she, at minimum, in my opinion, pesters and harasses her pets in a variety of different ways. And on top of that, it's to entertain 12-year-old boys who watch her streams. It's the only thing I can think of. Past behaviors range from throwing or pushing cats to putting vodka in their mouths. There are numerous other instances of her causing distress to the animals as well, to the point that compilation videos exist online. The latest issue revolves around a clip of her dog nuzzling that area of her body while she's doing a handstand. After several people brought it up on Twitter, you know, PETA got involved. Forget PETA. I will never side with them, even if I agree. They are a horrible company. Don't ever call on them to help you to do anything. It's called for a ban. They weren't the first group to say ban her for this. Across the line, a petition which started after a previous animal incident has more than 50,000 signatures. You know, I don't know. I'm not going to go as far as to say the pets need to be removed, but she's not a good pet owner. I mean, I just don't think she understands. She's not up to my standard, and I realize that my standard may be higher than the average pet owner. I mean, I get uncomfortable when people tell me they'll let their cats outside, so that's how overprotective I am. But finally, the cat has gotten revenge. That's right. Alinity's cat finally gets its revenge during a Twitch stream. Popular Twitch streamer, what's her name, felt the wrath of one of her cats when it finally struck back after she infamously gave it a kiss after drinking some vodka. Back in July of 2019, she sparked outrage during her stream of Apex Legends when she now infamously picked up the cat Milo, threw him over her shoulder, and because the pet had walked across her desk. Now, I've definitely moved my cats. I've never thrown them, nor have I thrown them over my shoulder. Was the cat fine? I'm sure. But it's just, again, you don't know what happens when the cameras are off, and I think that really fuels a lot of it. Now, amid calls to have her banned from Twitch, viewers dug up older clips where she had been alleged to mistreat her pets in different ways, including feeding them vodka. That cat, Maya, seemingly bided its time to get its revenge, quite literally biting back. During yesterday's stream, she had been sat there with a few of her pets when she began singing to Aerosmith's classic song. By the way, I don't know. I can't play the audio. I'm sure I can't play the audio. But it's awful. If I were that cat, I would have done anything I could to stop it too. As the streamer went to hit some of the high notes during somewhat of a true tune rendition, out of tune rendition, her cat walked around the front of her chair, jumped up, and took a bite out of her arm. It immediately shocked the streamer, who stopped singing and began holding her arm in pain. All right, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. If I damage my hearing forever, it's going to be because I did it for the entertainment. If Steven Tyler claims my video, I did it for the entertainment. Press F in the chat, boys. Here we go. I'll try to cut the audio, like, listen to this. Oh! 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 Wait. Look at that. That cat has had enough. Enough. Jumps out of nowhere, takes a huge chunk. Oh, it's so worth it. Everything's worth it. Good kitty. That cat saved everybody in chat and finally got a... Oh, that's a big chunk. Though it seemed like a pretty nasty injury because of her reaction. Oh, you mean she overreacted? She was able to carry on with her broadcast, but she made a promise to her cat first. I promise to God I will not sing again. Is that okay? She said to her pet as it sat on her armchair, I will never sing again. Never again. Promise, never again will I sing. The world thanks this cat. The cat is the real hero here. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, of course, some viewers immediately mocked the streamer and claimed it was the cat that she had tossed getting revenge, though it wasn't. That wasn't the case. That one was Milo. This is Maya. Whether or not she keeps her no singing promise remains to be seen. I just think it's hilarious because, well, she's awful, in my opinion. And when cats just, cats strike. Oh, it's so good. And there's so many great compilations of this going on online. Good on you, cat. Cats are truly the heroes in this world. Thank you, kitty. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.